the kinesthetic word web. But my whole thing is I knew that patterns and organization were very powerful for how the brain learns and retains information. But I also wanted more movement with my students. I want them up and moving around. So I want you to imagine that every student has an index card. They all stand up, they go around, and they're trying to figure out who do they relate to, because they all have pieces to different webs. So like one card they have in their hand, they're wandering around, and once they get in with a group that they think they belong to, they then have a conversation about what card goes in the middle. In other words, you think again about a word web. What's the main idea? What's the topic? And that goes in the middle. So they choose the student who has that word, or it could be a math solution, it could be a number, it could be a skill, it could be whatever you want it to be, and that goes in the middle. And then every student stands around, and now what they do is they touch the shoulder of the student in the middle. So if you can imagine this, a student in the middle and everyone touching my shoulder, I'm showing you literally a word web, but it's kinesthetic. But I love to challenge students, so the one tip I'll give you right now is, what if that student that was in the middle, you said, you know what, I actually disagree with the group. I actually don't think they belong in the middle, and here's why. And you have them rethink the process and say, well, what if I put this student in the middle instead? How would that change the web? Is it possible for them to be there? And then I ask them, give me 2 reasons you agree or 2 reasons why you disagree with me. And I also may pull a piece of the web off. Right? So let's say I'm plants, right? And we've got root, leaves, flower, and stem. If I pull roots away, how would that affect the survival of the plant, or would it not? So you can see the kind of level of questions that you can have, but the kids are up moving, they're thinking, they're connecting, exactly what we want.